Welcome to Great Bear Tales, an authentic look at the people, places, and stories of the Great Bear Rainforest. Subscribe, like, leave a comment below.
The Kutsumateen Grizzly Sanctuary was established in 1994, becoming the world's first grizzly bear sanctuary of its kind. Located 30 miles northeast of Prince Rupert, the Kutsumateen is extremely remote and allows for viewing grizzlies at ease in their native surroundings. Jamie Hahn worked for BC Parks for 22 years, 15 of them responsible for managing the Kutsumateen. It is, after all, a labor of love in a very remote and special place.
Yeah, this is the results of a lot of good people coming together. It's all Western red cedar. It's all hand milled, hand built, and came together really nice. We have 5 bedrooms, so our capacity in our boat, 2 for tours, is 10 people. And we have a chef here that you got to sample her great fare. I'm really enjoying that this summer. Canada's only grizzly bear sanctuary. It protects the entire watershed of the Kutsumateen Valley, and as well as all the bear habitat through the Kutsumateen Inlet. One of the gems of the Kutsumateen is the river estuary. It's closed to the public, and only the guides have a small allocation that is divided up between the few guides that have access to the area, and you can go right into the heart of the river there, and it's a very pristine area, a very high level of conservation, because there's only 2 hours on the high tide, a few days a week that people are actually in there. So the bears have full reign to do what they do naturally. And it's just so rich and lush in there. It's an intact rainforest. And for a lot of people coming from the cities and around the world, they've never even seen that kind of a forest before. So to step out and see these huge trees hanging with the old man's beard is a special experience for these people.
Deep head of the Kutsumateen. Is it ever cool in here? Big bear tracks through the woods. Quiet. Neat.
Whether down feeding on sedge grass or chasing salmon in rivers, the bears are unencumbered by development or harassment.
We're seeing them mating in the spring. We're seeing cubs come out midsummer with their mums. We're seeing the traveling and feeding and resting and different spots, different weather, different light. It's every day something different. Well, we got a older male. We've been watching him this spring during the mating season. He was making the rounds. I guess he's just still hanging out, getting his feed on. It's a bear that's been around the Kutsumateen for a few years that I remember. I'm not sure in his exact age, but definitely an older bear, probably 15 years or more. A lot of people have this idea that they're ferocious creatures, and they certainly need to be respected because they have the ability to be ferocious creatures, but when you take the time to be part of their day, they're very gentle. For the most part, they want nothing to do with us.
And you figure this one's gone through 3 sets of cubs?
Yeah, it could even be 4 now. Like, the name Blondie's been around a long time out here, for as long as I can remember. Because every 4 to 6 years they can have another litter. Push them off in the 3rd year normally, and then they can mate again in the 4th summer. But it's not necessarily successful every 4 years. So. Oh, the cubs are always a big highlight for sure. Yeah, I mean, they're just like little teddy bears, but those little teddy bears grow into big bears too. It's hard to keep track of them as they age, and then when they leave their mother, their coats are changing color. And
Pretty cool, Mama Grizz and the cubs.
But what I'm really enjoying now being out here every day is just getting to know those individuals and the different bears and the different personalities. It's a lot. When you're out here every day, you get to see that, whereas if you're coming and going from the office or popping in once a month, you don't get that experience.
Thanks for watching Great Bear Tales. If you have any comments, questions, tips for visitors, or just want to share your own story from the Great Bear Rainforest, please leave them below. We read every post. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Great Bear Tales channel. It really does make a difference.